Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Starcraft Triathlon. Starcraft Triathlon is a funny, weird little tournament that we play on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to join us, feel free. Just stop by the stream. It's JaKaTaKtv, so twitch.tv/JaKaTaKtv. Alright, on to the rules. We'll be playing on Big Game Hunters, which should show up on the screen in just a second. And Big Game Hunters is a crazy map. It's an absolutely insane map. All the mineral patches and all the gases have about 1 million minerals and or gas involved in the situation. So you pretty much never run out of minerals or gas. And you just sort of, you know, you're doing your thing and you try to stay alive and you try to move on to the next round. So this free-for-all that we're seeing here, it's an 8-player free-for-all. So some bots involved somewhere. There's Rothgar. We got Ace over here. We've got Splat, the bronze player. Computer 8, who's been set to elite difficulty. Biscuit, who hasn't been playing in a while. We've got Argyle, who has been doing quite well. Played Terran before in another triathlon. And we have Cat, who is also Sparrow. If you know 2D Sparrow from YouTube, makes some really, really phenomenal, well-produced, very accurate educational Terran videos here. Terran player trying to learn stuff. Check out 2D Sparrow's stuff. That being said, there are only 4 players who move on from the first round, free-for-all, into the second round. Those 4 players are the winner of the free-for-all, the killer of the most buildings, the killer of the most units, and finally, the fan favorite. So just by watching, if you want to tune in and hang out and just watch, you get to participate in the process. The fan favorite moves on. You might pick your fan favorite because they go straight for nukes, and that's cool to you. You might pick your fan favorite because they're really far behind, but they never give up, and they kept pushing, and they almost made a comeback, but unfortunately they weren't able to make it into the next round with the 3, you know, normal categories: buildings, units, and winning. We're just gonna bring the volume down just a bit, There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Wonderful. So now that we've got that out of the way, the second round is a 2 versus 2, and the way that 2 versus 2 work is the player who wins the free-for-all gets to pick the map and the teams for the 2 versus 2. So we got 4 players going into the second round, and we got a pretty fast tech lab coming in over here. See more units coming out. No interactions just yet. Couple expansions. I think we can keep introducing the concepts. So you can see we got some rocks blocking everyone's natural expansions, so they can't just auto-expand right away unless you're a Zerg and you go right for the middle. And BGH is an asymmetrical map as well, so very much unfair. The entire tournament actually is unfair. If you don't know that going into it, it can be a little frustrating. You might be like, oh man, I got double teamed and I lost even though I was the better player. Guess what? In the triathlon, the better player doesn't always win. As a matter of fact, the better you are, especially in the free-for-all round, the more of a target you are. And so our many-time Grandmaster 2D Sparrow, who we're going to be calling Cat because that's going to mess up with my brain, Cat is amazing and very good, and everybody knows that he's very good, and we inform everybody of everyone else's skill levels at the beginning of the match. So, you know, it's pretty sweet. Also, we have the possibility of alliances. You know, alliances can come down, betrayals can happen, and it's all being captured very sneakily over in the chat. That I have to refresh right now. We have another Discord channel where all the players are doing trash talk right now, and hopefully we'll get a nice little edited video out of this in the end with some trash talk mixed in, some casting mixed in, and some fun stuff, so we can get the context of everything that's happening this evening. Okay, Biscuit. Biscuit's always been a strong contender in the triathlon. As far as just, you know, he makes a lot of units early. He plays it safe. He gets some good upgrades. And look at this, going right for some Adepts. Argyle, the 2 Protoss players interacting already pretty early on. Nice Spore. Whoa, oh, just saving the drone there. There we go. Yeah, lots of Adepts out on the map. We have a lot of Protoss on this battlefield here. Argyle, I think, is a Terran main, but one of the things that we were talking about in the very beginning of this whole situation is that your computer that you're using is going to determine your strategy a little bit in some way. Again, unfair, right? That's the theme of this tournament. So with this many people and with unlimited resources, the number of calculations that have to be done get insane. Oh my god, we missed the Oracle. Oh my god, the Oracle gets 6 kills. Nice, very nice. For some reason I thought it was a lot more, but all those drones were hiding behind the Queen's butt and then she re-pooped them out. Did not know Queens had that ability. Poop drone ability. It's a pretty sweet ability. Now Overlords are dropping creep, and so are the queens with the drones. But getting some upgrades over here already. We've got... Ooh, wow, Argyle going right for Stargate. He's got a little group of units to try to keep him safe, do some harass, supply block a little bit, but going right up for Stargate. And this is one of those things where he's a Terran main, but he might be thinking, okay, my computer can't handle the frames that are going to come out of this ridiculous situation, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a giant air fleet that I can just A-move and things will die of maybe Tempests and Void Rays and things like that. Other players can handle the other players' computers can handle such things. Oh, look at this. We already have a drop coming in from Sparrow. 5 minute double medevac drop. Pretty standard Terran stuff going on over here. He's attacking the computer. And keep in mind, too, the economies get out of control. Because these bases last forever, you can have 5, 6, 7 base economies at the end of the game, which require a ridiculous amount of... oh, excuse me, he's getting out of there right away. Require a ridiculous amount of production to actually keep up with. Nice little... Did you see that? Nice little bit of a micro there to keep the low medevac alive. Really sweet moves from our buddy, who is currently flanked by Argyle and a computer. And one of the tricky things about this map, for those of you who have never played it before, this is an old map from Brood War. And this base, right? So this third base is shared by this player and this player. And you might say, oh, well, this base is actually the third of this player. But they have to actually kind of go through a zone that is going to be controlled by one of these players. So usually we see a lot of tension between these two players in the beginning, and one of them will die and take the other. Fortunately, one of our computers is there, so hopefully the computer will die and not a person. If the computer wins, we disqualify them because we are, we are against computer overlords. We don't want the AI to take over the world, and we are very much against that. Ooh, Argyle though. Look at this. I love this. He's teching up right to the Stargate. He's getting his fleet beacon. He's got everything ready, but he's using a small little force of gateway units to fight in the air. Oh my God! What happened? It's a mothership core. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a mothership core rush. That's the excitement of not playing with the units tab. And it looks like this has all been a strategy all along. It looks like there's an observer from Biscuit, really well prepared already. Very impressive. As he's about to finish up +2, but this mothership is absolutely brutal to deal with. Warping in as quickly as possible, and units continue to stream across the map for Argyle. We may have our first elimination coming up already. In the meantime, we have these Phoenix from Rothgar running around all over the place, getting lots of harassment done. One of the things that you can really do in this kind of a format is do tons of harass and try to stay safe at home. It's one of the strategies that people do tend to go for. But in this case, Argyle is just going to come over here and pretty much clean out the base of Biscuit. He went for a really heavy gateway strategy with a lot of upgrades, and we're already seeing the lag. The lag does come in. Don't worry about it. It does happen from time to time. You can lose because of lag. Again, unfair. This tournament is not fair, and this is one of the unfairnesses of this tournament. So the mothership core is actually one of the things that really, really hurts your PC. Building a mothership like drops your frames into the abyss. Because of all of the things that happen with cloaked units, I suppose, require many calculations or many graphical items of calculation or processing, and that is the limit rather of my understanding of why people lag in StarCraft. Not going to try to understand it, but this looks like we are going to have an elimination, an ace elimination here due to internet fails. Internet is OP, internet controls all, and if the internet race comes after you, you're going to lose the game. And Ace is already out of the game. Keep in mind, though, this is all free points. This is free points for every single other person in the game. Every unit, every building counts, and it's important. Nice little siege tank drop with the Marines coming in over here. Cat just very patiently moving out slowly. Argyle, in the meantime, really taking over this base quickly, and I love this. Biscuit going right for the middle of the map. He can't actually build in the center, or he's supposed to because there's creep. But, oh man, this is exactly where Argyle's going to go. That is not a safe place to go right now. There's not many safe places to run. But Cat going to go ahead, take this base over here. In the meantime, computer number 8 is fighting in against Splat, who's got this really cool Bio-Viking tank composition going on. But all these medevacs are really making it difficult for him to cut through. Is a computer going to destroy one of our human opponents? It looks like the computer's backing off with those Marauders until more reinforcements come in. Another siege tank would be really good. In the meantime, we're seeing the end of Biscuit, or so we think. Perhaps he can somehow survive in this space that's directly between his opponent's army and his opponent's base. Only time will tell. We have more hollowing out of this base here, this computer base. Meantime, Red Computer in the top center is thriving, doing well, even dealing damage over here like we saw before to one of our other opponents. And, ooh, Computer 8 starting to scout out. This is one of the places that you can hide. If Biscuit really wants to get out, oh, he's going to have to get 400 minerals quickly. If he wants to get out of here, he can hide in the corpse of Ace. Everyone knows that Ace is dead. He might be able to go in there and sneak in and hide. It looks like Computer 7 scouting as well. And Rothgar here in the bottom right is in a pretty nice position. He's got a dead opponent above him. He's got a computer over here that's being damaged by one of his other opponents. So he's got a lot of time to power up here, and we'll see how the upgrades are coming along for all of our buddies. Looks like Biscuit went too heavily into the upgrades and could not benefit from them properly. And speaking of which, oh man, this is the end. I think, unless they signed a truce. Sometimes they sign a truce. Oh no, he just didn't see it. Okay, and there it is. Biscuit's got to get out of here. He's got to get out of here as quickly as he can. He starts running the workers away. He's expanding back to his own base. Very meta. The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. And I think he saw him run that direction, though. But keep in mind, at any point in time, someone attacks Argyle. Argyle will be forced to back up and not finish off Biscuit. Although that is not happening currently. Rothgar, by the way, running around, reasonable number of kills. Got 4 kills on this one, Phoenix. Been doing pretty well. Building this nice little force up in the front to keep him safe, keep him alive. This one siege tank has 14 kills. He's doing quite well, but it might not. Whoa! Oh my god, which wins? Just barely. I feel like Roche deals 16 damage, though. He's totally fine. But in any case, it looks like Biscuit totally safe over here. He's gonna be sneakily. Wait, is there no observer? Okay, there it is. Oh no, it's Biscuit's observer. Oh, this is so smart. Biscuit has an observer and Argyle has no detection. So he's just keeping this on the mothership core, or rather the mothership, sorry, not used to saying that. So that way he can know where his opponent's army is and potentially run away if necessary. Looks like he's being scouted by the computer, however. Oh, and we have a nuke on Argyle's base. And he's, oh my god, this is an awful situation. He's stuck between 2 different places, 2 different attacks. The nuke is going to land here, and many pylons will be dead. But it looks like the fight is continuing on over here between our 2 Protoss players. Hrothgar able to stay in darkness for quite a while, but now he's got to fight in this position here. That is Hrothgar's observer, and we do have the other observer from Biscuit still here as well. And that's it for the mothership. The mothership is down, and ooh, look at this, rebuilding. Biscuit is coming back. And this is one of the important skills to have in the free-for-all. You got to stay in it. You got to stay in it as long as you possibly can. Scott the Baker in the chat, he knows what that's all about. Actually came back one time during a triathlon from, I believe it was 1 orbital command and 1 SCV. And he was one of the first people eliminated. He came back. Oh my god, the ghost. What is this all about? We're seeing nukes drop, but not only are nukes being dropped, this is an army of ghosts. This is a little bit substandard. This is a little bit madness going on over here, but apparently it's working out quite well. And oh man, he needs to siege up these tanks. Splat, being attacked by the opponent over here, the computer opponent. It looks like, though, this time he's going to hold quite well, and he manages to hold on to his base. Keep in mind, he can stay at this base forever. The minerals have, look at the minerals. We got 150,000 or so minerals per patch. Very nice defensive positioning over here. It's going to push back the Protoss Hrothgar. He's pretty far away from home, 2 bases over at this point. But again, with the dead husk of, oh my god, all these free points. Yo! People of the triathlon, go get those free points. Just send in 1 Marine and you're going to get so many kills. It's critical to get every single kill you can. Uh-oh. But how about that Ghost Army getting absolutely shredded into pieces? Finally, the EMPs go down, but it's a bit too late. Not like they would take down this army in any case. And oh man, Argyle going back again. Are there any probes? Are there any probes? All right. There's a drone for Computer 7, so that is still alive. Oh, Biscuit has no probes. Biscuit has been defeated. Oh, no. So sad. And actually, if we go to the structures tab, these are the last 3 structures. He's actually going to be eliminated the old-fashioned way. We're going to let this play out. In the meantime, we got this Stalker Colossus ball. Very A-move composition. Very secure composition to go with. And, ooh, it looks like a little bit of drop going on over here. So he's going to have slightly smaller army supply. Big blink in right on top of the tanks. All of the Vikings are fighting here the Colossus. But a lot of these units going down for our multiple-time Grand Master. This is what I'm talking about. Whenever you play in the triathlon, anything can happen. Anybody can win. It looks like he will be defending here. But a lot of damage getting done. And 2D Sparrow starting to hollow out this base. And there's going to be potentially a little fight over this base. We see the economies getting into ridiculous proportions. Argyle almost hitting 3K. And that's only with 3 base. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, Rothgar. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay, we have a carrier going for carriers now. This would have been so good on the other base, but it looks like it's going to get some more kills. So far, it's gotten 15 kills. It made it just barely to the rank of Master before all that was done. Rothgar making a really bold move here and then totally backing out on it. Wait. Is he going to go for this? Is he going to try to hold the center base? He's got gold minerals and 4 gas geysers at a single base. Controlling the center of the board is incredibly, incredibly powerful from a positional standpoint. And it's also powerful because all of these minerals are here. However, when you're in a free-for-all, everyone attacking you is sometimes not so good. He's going to have to back off. It was a bold move, but even sometimes bold moves have to be backed out of. And this is getting really scary. 2D Sparrow is going to be on like 6 base, 5 to 6 base very soon here.
Greetings from the recently zombified.
Yeah. Dude, I don't get this, by the way. No one gets the free points.
No one's killed me yet.
No one's killed you, right? One Marine could, like, you send 1 Marine of this so long ago, and you get all kinds of free points.
I have already ordered another power supply because I'm done with this.
It's the power supply, you're sure?
It's been my issue constantly. And last one I had to get was a really temporary one, so...
Yeah, really sick battle coming over here. None of these siege tanks, however, being sieged. Splat, you gotta siege your siege tanks. That's why they're called siege tanks. Gotta siege them. Gotta siege them. But he's, he's building this army up. He's getting things going. Upgrades are coming along so far in the upgrade. We got our Rothgar and Argyle are furthest ahead overall in upgrades. They have the more efficient armies. And, oh, looks like Rothgar is finishing off this... this battle that was started by the red computer and Splat. Rothgar is going to clean this out. And, oh my god, Argyle. Static D. Bro Jack will be proud. He's got like 18 fucking cannons. This is amazing. But seriously, this is not an awful idea in this kind of a scenario. Keep in mind these bases last forever, so these cannons will be valuable forever. Unlike other times where you might have your base and then, okay, well, that's not that valuable anymore. But let's keep in mind... Is he nuking so he can kill a single Widow Mine? Well, good job, Ghost. You got 1 kill. Oh my god, Rothgar again. He's going for center base again. This is crazy. And more nukes coming out of 2D Sparrow. He's beginning to get his 5 base economy going. Rothgar, over and over again, he's just really trying to get the center. And actually, if you think about this, right, one of the ways you can win is killing the most units. And if you're constantly antagonizing everyone around you to come into the center and fight you, and you're getting a lot of kills, then maybe that can work for you. It's tough to keep that up. It's tough to keep enough army so that you're not being completely wiped and they don't walk into your base and kill everything you have. But Rothgar's doing a really good job. He's up on his upgrades. He's got these Colossus, a lot stronger army than what Argyle has right now, although he is banking carriers 4 at a time right now. And it looks like, whoa, Rothgar moving in pretty aggressively here. I think he's scouted. Oh, this is nice. We got some scans. This is so smart. We got scans, and these are from our Terran buddy. Oh my god, look at this defense, where I think we're seeing this heavy air Terran going on over here. We all know that that's where these things end, in epic, gigantic air battles. Splat beginning to move out. He's managed to get himself some nice fights with this red computer. And Argyle, you know, beginning to get his 5 base economy online as well. So we've got 2 5 base economies and 3 base over here, 2 base over here. And this computer actually just doesn't expand. It just doesn't even understand. He's like, wait, the minerals last forever? Do I even need to expand? I guess I don't, says the computer. And again, this is crazy. Rothgar just keeps building in the middle. I gotta ask him about this later, what the plan was. Oh, nice! And speaking of 5 base economy, there's gonna be no 5 base economy for 2D Sparrow, who is gonna get totally destroyed over here. And the ooh, I thought we were gonna get a pincer attack right there for a minute. You gotta keep your eye on the minimap. Anything can happen. As he's trying to keep these. Oh, look at this, dropping this starport. Little sneaky starport. Throw some banshees into this mineral line or something like that. Maybe some harassment with other units. But back to a 3 base economy is Cat, putting Argyle in the macro lead long term. This is getting. I don't know, man. Rothgar keeps getting close to getting this base online, and as long as he keeps his 2 opponents' armies down, and 2D Sparrow continues to be defensive. Whoa! Uh-oh. We're having some movement here. Wait a minute. Is Splat gonna do it? Is Splat gonna get all the free points? Is Splat gonna get all the ace free points? It looks like it. All these larva points. He's racking them up. This is not a regular game of StarCraft. There are 4 ways to move on. Only one of them is winning the game. And Argyle going over to expand into this base, but lo and behold, the computer is still alive. Oh my god, really non-fortuitous positioning there from Splat. Couldn't take a battle in that choke against the Colossus unless he sieged up his tanks, which he's not doing. And look at this. Look at this. Very slow movement over here. He's just hanging out over here, protecting his liberators. Just keeping things nice and mobile, and just slowly pushing forward into this direction. Keep in mind, locking down this terrain makes it a lot easier for him to take these 3 bases and get up to a 6 base economy, and just be able to remax, right? Because that's the advantage of when you get these super economies going on. The advantage is you're able to remax almost instantly, whether you're Zerg, Terran, or whatever. You just have to have enough production, and there is quite a bit of production going on over here. Oh my god! Team up on Cats. He's bottom left. Oh man, we have the public collusion going on. Sometimes it's behind closed doors, but this time he's just going right for it. Hey everybody, let's team up on the Grandmaster that's pushing into the center right now. With no detection. He's pushing into the center, but he has no detection. Nice scan, totally cleans everything up. But hey, you got some kills out of that. Sneaky moves. Very sneaky moves. All the detection is back here, so he will be safe. Keeping a little clutch of siege tanks over there to defend. And it looks like we have more red versus orange battle up in the top. Why siege tanks when you could not siege them at all? Says Splat. And this is a base that's actually been mining for a little bit. He's been just mining gas mostly, but he's been mining technically. Trying to clear out. Oh my god, this is such an annoying push to deal with. Like, how do you even clear this without Tempest? And I wonder if he's going for any. No, he's not. He's not changing his composition. One of the things that's a little bit different about this kind of game of StarCraft is it goes long enough where all of the races get to do tech switches. All the races get to change their compositions in a cycle and try to, you know, get the best.
Hey Jack, what do all the resource counts look like? Can you open the resource tab? I want to see who's banking.
It looks like Sparrow and Rothgar have the biggest banks at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah, they got Facebook money, over 10K. But it looks like here it is. Argyle with the massive carrier army is beginning to push back. But I thought they had agreed to kill Cat, but it looks like it doesn't even matter. Positional nukes saying, get out of my base. Argyle just kind of fly around, it looks like. And we'll see. He's going to let these nukes land. A lot of damage coming in. Giant carrier army. Who can deal with it? Let's see what's in the production tab. We got nukes, ship weapons, some more expansions. We got tanks. That's not going to do anything. And Hrothgar, just building an observer, not building anything that's going to deal with this army, but instead doing some counterattacks with move command. Quick tips when you're doing some counterattacks, do them with attack move command instead. Works out a little bit better. And he still has his base in the middle. This is ridiculous. Hrothgar's been holding onto this base forever, but he can't probe it up. Nice sensor tower over here. What was that, Ace?
I wanted to take that base. I was spreading creep. I was ready to capture on the right side of the minerals.
You actually stopped Biscuit from taking the base because Biscuit got hollowed out really early, and he went to take that base, but your creep was there, so he had to build on the outside of it.
I just saw him doing that in the stream when I popped back in.
Oh my god, this nuke is gonna land! Oh my god, the nuke lands on everything! Oh my god, the nuke lands on literally every single carrier and the mothership. But it turns out it doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that nuke landed. Oh my god. That's insane. Actually, you know what? His interceptor count is probably really low. Does it show that in the units tab? It does. Oh no, he's up to, he still has 124 interceptors. They rebuild pretty quickly. Gonna lose a lot there though. Widow mines. Nice moves against the carrier. If he had a little bit more, he might be able to really knock out those interceptors quickly. And it looks like the team up on the Grandmaster is working. Attacks from all angles, and except for these cloak ghosts over here. There we go. Attacks from all angles and all sides. Defensive nukes coming down to help with the positioning. Many liberators still here. Keep in mind, he's got this economy over here as well, not being messed with too much. And no one has expanded to your base, Ace. Your points have been gathered up, but no one has expanded to the base just yet.
Have I been eliminated yet by buildings? I might outlive some people.
You have been eliminated by buildings. You only have creep tumors left, and they do not count, even though they're technically a structure. How messed up would that be, man? You have to kill every single creep tumor of your opponent. The BM that would happen.
In mass queen viable strategy.
Yep. You just dropping queens, dropping creep, right, and just putting little spore crawl, like little creep tumors all over the place, making your opponent clean them up for absolutely no reason at all. Okay. Here comes these zoning nukes. How many does he have? This is amazing. He's doing a lot of nuking with only 2 ghost academies. Oh, there's 3. There's 4. Okay. Let's just check, see how many he has. Yeah, he does have 4. Ooh, nice little counterattacks here, though, from Hrothgar directly to the main of Argyle. He may have to deal with that. Yeah, we have a zealot in place at many of these bases. The income of Argyle has dropped significantly. Only around 500 minerals a minute. He's not going to be able to rebuild this army if it gets... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god! All the carriers are dead. Oh my god, all the carriers are dead. And this is... Oh my god, all the carriers are dead.
Debated.
Oh man. Holy crap, I can't believe I missed that. What a bummer. This is interesting though. Look at this. Splat coming in. If we look at the supplies somewhere, where would we find supplies?
Army tab.
Units? No.
Army tab is the best place.
Active forces. Okay, there we go. We've got... The supply lead is actually for Splat, our Bronze League player. He's been ignored this entire game, but he actually has the strongest army. He could kill... Wait, he could kill this whole base. Splat. Splat, no, Splat. Splat. No, you could kill literally everything that he has. Looks like he's not going to do it. Wow, this is crazy. He's in position to really mess with stuff. Hrothgar makes the transition to carriers. Very, very good move.
What do Splat's upgrades look like?
Let's see. Splat has 3, 3, 3, 3 for everything except ship weapons.
That's pretty sick.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Is the AI still in the game? I don't know. I love that we get the text chat that we can see and comment on and things like that. Oh my god. Okay. Here we are. Whew. A little bit of breathing, a little bit of momentary just chillage.
Jack, who do you think has the upper hand right now?
I think Hrothgar does.
I think Hrothgar does.
Yeah.
I'm tending to agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, Argyle's got a really nice economy, so he's going to be rebuilding this carrier army pretty quick, but he's so vulnerable right now. As long as nobody touches Argyle, he will catch back up because he has the bigger economy.
Yeah.
But for the time being, Hrothgar, I think, is the one who's going to be able to do some damage. Splat building some additional production over here. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think the left side, the positioning of it, with Argyle and Cat being so close, is causing a lot of problems. And Hrothgar could come in and really sweep it up.
Yep. Well, and he can just kind of take his side of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can start moving into your old base. It looks, though, like, oh my god, Splat's building. We have some quick tips for Splat. Build, never queue buildings. Just don't do it. Just grab a bunch of SCVs and build them all at once. And we do have spawning over here. Jack knows what's up. Wait, what?
It's important that Hrothgar monitor Sparrow's bottom bases, though. Cat's bottom bases, because he can't let him have 6 bases.
Mm-hmm. So, we do have this, I think, maxed out army. Almost maxed out army from Splat here. Cat has come back in a major way, and so has Hrothgar. But Argyle's still struggling to come back here. And the computer just doesn't get too many upgrades. Wait, is the computer even do anything? Have we broke the computer? It just like doesn't know what to do. It doesn't. Look at this. It's like I guess I'll build a medevac. What was that?
Does it have any APM? Is it doing anything?
Oh, it's spending. What's APM? Okay. It has 30 APM or so at the moment.
Wow. Yeah,
so
it doesn't know what to do.
Hrothgar's gonna try to take this base, but not gonna work out at all. Not in the slightest. The Mask Ghost Liberator Army. Turns out that our Grandmaster friend here, we're getting some insight into Grandmaster free-for-all strats. Turns out Ghost Liberator is where it's at. We're gonna find out. They do have splash damage, right? So if you get those going on against a bunch of interceptors, and there's enough of them, perhaps you just like insta-kill the interceptors if you have like tons of them. Nice little harassment over here. Gonna cut down the economy of Sparrow just a bit. And we do have another attack. Here it is. Active forces. This is a 171 supply attack over here. We do have a nuke going on in the meantime. At the same time. Big attack over here. No telling who's gonna... Did the nuke land? Did the nuke land? Did the nuke land? Oh, the nuke did land! But not too much damage done. Nice pullback from Hrothgar there. It's gonna lose some mining time, but not too much else. What are the banks at? Where is that? Things that I never use. Resources. Yeah, it looks like right now we have Computer 8 and Splat who have banks, and Hrothgar as well. But Argyle is totally starved out. Ace is gone. Oh, Computer 7 is gone. So it's mostly Argyle. It's just having some economic issues here.
Wow.
Which is crazy because he's got so much economy right now.
I can't believe Sparrow built or spent all of his 15,000 minerals.
Yep.
It's impressive.
Yep. That's what happens, man, when you're in the triathlon. It's a pretty crazy game. And we gotta be really careful about trying to catch all of these nukes because they're everywhere. Hrothgar and Sparrow in a big fight now, going back and forth quite a bit. And mixed in some High Templars. High Templar really, really, really strong. Again, Argyle calling for all go against Cat. Yes, he's the one that's nuking. Bottom left. All right, here we go. And we do have a tag team attack going on. It looks like Argyle will be attacking with probes. Doesn't seem to be working out. But the carrier is doing a little bit better than the probe attack. Coming in over here as well. Bottom left, bottom middle. And Death going, oh, look at this. Look at how careful he's being. He's like, yeah, we'll attack him. I don't really know. I don't want to get too deep here. Being very, very careful. I wonder if he's even like really like metagaming this and like considering just farming for kills. Just going in, getting some kills, going back and just hang out and just making sure he's always killing stuff.
If he was, he should have killed my base about 20 minutes ago.
I know. Random nukes are random. You never know when you're gonna catch one. Oh, here we go. Let's find out if this this actually works out. There's a lot of turrets over here, and there's also a lot of liberators doing splash damage to those interceptors. We can see Hrothgar drops down to 50 interceptors very quickly there. So keeping those interceptors alive is important, and that mineral bank is going to be dropping real quick for Hrothgar, having to build lots and lots of interceptors. Fortunately, they're less expensive than they used to be. They're only
10 minerals?
They're only 10 minerals. Only 10 minerals. The new patch was going to bring them up to 15, but that part of the patch got destroyed. And it looks like Argyle is saying, hey, yeah, everybody attack Sparrow, but he's not going to participate at all. He's just going to go kill Red. The deception. And it looks like our computer will finally be eliminated here.
Free points.
Free points. Points are important. Get all the points you can. Still no... Oh, here we go. He is getting ship weapons now. And now that we're late into the game, we can actually look at the production tab, and it's not crazy. Because there's only so much you can do once you have every upgrade in the game. We just keep an eye on what people are building here. Lots of nukes. Let's see how many silos he's got going on right now. Oh, still just 4. Still just 4. It seems like he's nuking all the time. So it looks like computer number 8 will be completely eliminated and defeated. And now we have a base up for grabs. A couple of free points over here to pick up for Splat. And oh, you know what'd be sick? You know what'd be sick? All those modders who are listening right now, if you can create a mod that keeps track of the units killed and the buildings killed of each player in like a scoreboard at the top right, that would be amazing. How cool would that be? All right.
Isn't there something like that in Game Heart?
There might be. We might have to do some investigation. The tool may already exist. But big attack coming in. Carrier, mothership, pretty standard free-for-all stuff. Everything is dying. No detection to be found anywhere. Splat is in big trouble. He's got lots of siege tanks. Thors, 3 Thors. That's pretty great. But he's going to need a lot more to be able to kill this. And he is in position now. We can look at the production tab. And, ooh, yeah. He's going for battle cruisers.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I don't think battle cruisers would even if he had enough battle cruisers, I almost feel like it wouldn't work in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, I think you have to do what
actually, you know what, it might, just because the interceptors do 7 damage per attack, and you start with 3 armor on battle cruisers. So if you have 3 plus 3, 7 per attack. So they're only doing 1 damage per attack.
Shouldn't they do 8? Shouldn't they do 8 with plus 3?
Oh, they don't have plus 3 yet. I don't think.
Ooh, critical error.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have plus 3. Oh, I hear the sweep of DTs. Hrothgar doing some DT harass, picking up some points over here. And we're down almost. Oh my god. It's a Scott the Baker moment. He's got a probe and an orbital command. It's all you need, Splat. Just go someplace where no one will find you. Or go to the center of the map. Also an option. Oh man. Oh no. Oh god, the carriers are coming. They've been diverted. If all of the if they just keep only attacking Cat. If they only keep attacking Cat. Wait, is he sieging up a Liberator in the range of that nuke so it'll die? Yes, okay, he is. I was like, is he that good or did he make a mistake? Oh my god, it's the battle you've all been waiting for. It's carriers versus carriers. Let's take a look. It's 22 carriers versus 23. The interceptor counts are very similar. And one has a mothership core and one does not. And that is the main differential over here. Hrothgar still getting upgrades. Oh, keep in mind, plus 3 upgrades for Hrothgar and no plus 3. Makes a really big difference in the carrier battle. More so than almost anything else. He's really going to have to deal with this. He's got some Psy Storms able to come in pretty soon over here. He's starting to line them up. A lot of splash damage going down. No one... It's so impossible to tell what's going on over here. It looks like slight victories happening. Oh no, the target firing is going on. Hrothgar is not actually attacking these units. He's attacking the interceptors only, and the battle is continuing on. Hrothgar is falling behind in interceptors, in carriers. He's trying to pull back despite his upgrade league. And the storms. The micro was not enough. Argyle was targeting down carriers while Hrothgar was A-moving.
That was
so
really impressive.
Argyle... Oh, go ahead.
He he would attack it and then use that interceptor leash range increase, and he would pull back so his carriers couldn't be then counter target fired. It's really well played.
That is a small glimpse of carrier micro of old in Brood War. Used to be like, carriers used to not be an A move unit, and they're kind of not now. But carriers used to be this like incredibly high skill ceiling unit. Oh my God! Did you see that? When those liberators attack interceptors, they just drop. Look at this, Rothgar dropping down again, down to 50 interceptors when he should have more around 100, 150 or so. Really nice micro. He just keeps holding the liberators back, waiting for the interceptors to be there, and just following, firing a volley at them. Really cool stuff that we haven't seen before ever, and it looks like everyone's just kind of leaving Splat alone for a little bit. But
he's making his presence known with the sensor tower.
He is.
Look,
he's
guys,
making his.
I'm
over
my
here.
Expansion.
I'm hiding in the very middle of the map. You know. You got that rogue feat, hide in plain sight. You know. He's just like, I can just hide here, right? And no one will know. But bye, observer. See you later. And the observer is dead. So sad. But that's okay. He's still got. He lands the orbital command here, not way back over here or here. No. Here. This is where he lands it. And we have over here.
His original base, Splats, is the most defensible position.
It is. It actually is. This is one of those situations where like, oh man, I have to go where they don't know I am. But sometimes expanding back to your own base is the best decision. But love it tenacity. Look at this. He just keeps going. It doesn't matter. Carrier versus carrier final showdown, but first we kill cats. Yes. Oh God, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 23 carriers, 17 carriers, and what do we have on the defense? We've got 2 nukes ready, 33 liberators, 19 ghosts, and 5 Vikings. Oh my God. I don't know. This is nice little bit of harassment over here. There are only a few pylons powering this, but I think he has another station. Yeah, another production station over here, so we can instantly max out in 90 seconds or however long it takes to build a carrier these days. 71 seconds, I think. And the attack begins from Rothgar. He's built up his interceptor count again. He's got his mothership as well. 8 High Templar should be helping quite a bit. And Argyle is just gonna be attacking Splat. He keeps saying, oh yeah, we should both attack Cat, right? And then he's just totally tricking Rothgar into fighting against Cat while he doesn't fight against Cat at all in the slightest. This is hilarious. Very difficult position to come into here. But he's going to try to come into it in any case. He's fighting where the army is. Man, look at that. Look at how fast those liberators just drop the interceptor count.
That's great for his units count, or units killed count, even if he loses.
Oh my God, I wasn't even thinking of that. Whoa, he's going to have an astronomically high.
It's like, I don't think he can
units killed count.
Yeah, now if they were smart, if the Protoss wanted to collude even more, they could just shoot carriers at each other.
They could just, do carrier battles forever.
I was considering doing, with Ektar, doing Broodlords. Doing it with like 3 Broodlords each. And just infinitely farming Broodlings.
Oh God, we got a nuke again. It's in the right position. Does he see this ghost? Does this ghost stay alive? Oh! Looks like we're gonna get a couple of really nice Seeker missile connections over there. Continuing to nuke, continuing to hold this position. He's got to do multiple nukes in multiple different areas here. But man, look at those interceptor counts. Look how quickly they drop against this Liberator army.
It needs to split. They need to split up the carriers instead of attacking under a single mothership.
Yeah.
Get some kind of arc so they can't all get eliminated at once.
Yeah.
They're most vulnerable.
Well, he's not. Well, the thing is, he's not attacking. This is the trick with Sparrow. He's not attacking the carriers ever. He's just killing the interceptors.
Right. And the interceptors are most vulnerable when they first get released before they start fanning out.
Oh.
If you can mitigate that by arcing to start, then you've got a better defense against the Liberators. Neither of them are doing that.
Things I never thought I would be talking about ever.
No. No, as a Zerg, neither did I.
But here we are.
Welcome to the pack.
Welcome to the pack, Juanras. I hope you're enjoying the triathlon. We like to have these every week. If enough people show up, enough people are interested, we like to have these little silly tournaments. But here we are. Are you attacking Argyle? I feel like this is more trickery. He's mostly been not attacking this whole time. Oh my god, and they're attacking each other. Oh man. Okay, we still have 30 Liberators and 14 Ghosts, but Cat is starting to get whittled down here. He really needs to get this production going. Nukes and Liberators on the way, so it looks like he's moved up to 7 Ghost Academies now, realizing that he really... Oh my god! Those huge hits. Those huge Liberator hits. And look at Splat! Oh man, Splat. So much respect for Splat. He does not give up, ever, ever, ever. Keep on going. The spirit of Scott the Baker is with you. Oh no. Is it finally happening? He's being attacking from almost every side. Double retreat. If you can fight these carrier armies one at a time, and he can land some nukes, he's going to be okay. He's already killed one entire carrier army with nukes. Can he do it again? Sacrificing his own production, assuming that battles will ensue in this general direction, trying to bait him into the nukes. He's got to cancel those nukes before he kills all his own stuff. Oh no! The nukes don't get canceled. Oh man, that was unfortunate. That was definitely unfortunate. How are these ghosts doing, by the way? I got a 13 kill, 5 kill ghost.
He needs to channel the spirit of Splat and Scott and get an SCV on the map.
Yeah, he needs to get over in this direction. Oh, look at this Rothgar though. Already thinking ahead. He's got a probe in the top right, ready to expand if necessary. Ooh, is he gonna make a move on these carriers? Oh. He knows where they are. He's kept an observer with that army. Oh, they're weak. There's not a lot of interceptors over here. He's building 23 interceptors at a time. The interceptor count is low. This is his moment. He can really, really push the advantage here and win. He doesn't realize it, though. It's so hard to tell how many interceptors your opponent has, especially when they're building 23 at a time. We're up to 23 carriers for both now. Rothgar seriously cut into his probe count so he can make his army bigger. Very good moves. Maxed out armies for both Argyle and Rothgar. And somehow... Oh no! Is this it? Attack move! Attack! I think something got killed at some point. Potentially. That wasn't Rothgar killing stuff. How is he not dead yet? Run! Run! Run this way. Run away. Run this way. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
Splat needed to go for the super tech really fast. Try and get something that nuked down.
Oh man.
Nuke down building.
This might be it. If we go to the structures tab, it looks like we've only got 2 structures left. One structure. Where is it? Where's that starport?
Click on it.
Oh my god. Alright, the starport is gonna die, and that is the end of Splat. Amazing job. Excellently done. A lot of effort and tenacity going into all those battles, but we've got more nukes landing on his own stuff here. He's got to cancel the nukes. Cancel the nukes. Cancel the nukes. They don't count for you. If you kill your own buildings, they don't add to the count. Don't nuke. Oh, he's nuking him. No. Oh, gosh. Liberator Army is out and looking for vengeance. Unfortunately, they can't kill buildings, so this one cannon would literally kill all of them. But we have, this is it, the epic battle you've all been waiting for. Let's take a look, and it looks like Rothgar is pulling into the lead. The upgrades are, oh my god, he still doesn't have +3 attack. He's only got +1 armor air. Argyle not getting his upgrades. He's gonna lose the game because he didn't get his upgrades. He was ahead in carriers for most of this game, but he neglected his upgrades, and I think that one mistake is going to cost him the victory of the entire deal, and he's still not getting them. He still doesn't realize it. Did he lose his cybernetics core? He did. I think he lost his cybernetics core and he never rebuilt it. No, he's got 2. No, he's got 2. He's got 2 cybernetics cores. He's not using. Oh, there it is. Finally, he realizes that +3 would be a good idea. He starts upgrading his air again, and he's building 17 carriers. He's building 17 carriers right
Wow.
now. Looks like Argyle forgot his upgrades. Realizes now, after so much time, that he's forgotten his upgrades.
I wonder if
What
Void
a
Race
bummer.
would do better in this case. I actually don't know the perfect PvP air strategy. Does Mass Void beat Mass Carrier?
I don't know, but I think if you mix in Tempest and target on the carriers, that might be
Tempest. Yes,
that might be
Tempest.
useful. But it looks like he's gonna shut this area down. No, you're not gonna get those upgrades. Both of the cyber cores are right over here, so he's gonna maintain that upgrade lead, cancel the upgrades of his opponent. This is getting scarier and scarier, but shh, Cat is rebuilding. This is not over. He's still got 28 Liberators and a Mule, and that's literally all you need to win a game of StarCraft. And so this is it. He's coming in. The cannons that were built so long ago are about to get some kills. But it looks like the carry. Oh no, he's amassed quite a bit of carriers. He remaxed pretty quickly. He's up to 16 carriers. The cannons should be helping pretty significantly. The interceptor lead is very heavily in the favor of Hrothgar, but oh, the targeting. He's now starting to target the carriers, and Hrothgar is not targeting the carriers of his opponent. This is really important. Hrothgar, you can't attack move. There he goes. Now he starts. Wait. No, he's not. He's still not targeting. He's still not targeting, but it looks like Argyle's just going to run out of interceptors. It doesn't matter. Look at all the targets going on over here. No targeting on this side, but it actually doesn't matter because he just runs out of interceptor. Hrothgar's like, I don't care about your fancy micro anymore. I just have more stuff than you. And by the power of macro, you will be destroyed. It looks like, though, Cat is not done. The cat has 9 lives, and he's only used 1 so far. So he's going to continue on over here. Oh, he does! He does mix in Void Rays. The Void Rays are coming in here, and they're starting to target the carriers. Big storm, though, coming in. And it's going to push them back. They really don't have the range to get target fire on these carriers. Really smart targeting from Hrothgar. Manages to keep them alive. Excellent storms. I think that hurts him, too, because that's going to hit the interceptors. Did you kill cats? Did you kill Cats? Yeah, Cats is dead. Did you kill?
Yeah, I killed him. No, I thought you killed him.
No, I think you killed him.
No, I was going to take care of his army. You're going to kill his base.
Look, he's just floating around here with this army. In the meantime, though, Argyle's base is getting hauled out, and he's not giving up. He's building 10 carriers at a time. Let's take a look at the banks. They're finally getting low. Hrothgar with only 8,000, 6,000 as the biggest bank on the board at the moment. Argyle has no money. He has no income. And he is in huge, huge troublies, as they say.
Unfortunately, Cat has no win condition right now. He can kill the entire carrier army, and it doesn't really matter. He's got to get a building onto the map and start building some kind of army with substance.
Yeah, definitely. Look at Argyle's mothership scout. He's going back to the base to see if he's still around, and
see if he's been swindled.
Yeah, the Liberators are still trying to help out, but I just don't think he's got enough to make it happen. This is gonna buy Argyle some time. This is so interesting, right? The fact that these Liberators are on the map is buying Argyle time to get his carrier count back up and re-engage. But what he really needs are upgrades, and he hasn't. Oh God, he hasn't restarted his upgrades because he has to build a gateway before he can build a cybernetic score.
What are the upgrades for Argyle?
Argyle is 3-2-1 or 2-1-3, however you want to say it.
One armor.
One armor. Yeah, 1 armor, 2 attack.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
And he's doing 8 damage minus only carriers have base 2 armor, so Hrothgar's interceptors are doing 5 damage.
Yep.
And they're only doing 2 out of Argyle.
Yep. He's targeting down the High Templar right now. Trying to get them before they get storms off. But in the meantime, Hrothgar's carriers are killing all of his carriers. So brutal. He just doesn't have the interceptor count or the carrier count anymore to get done what needs to get done. You guys fighting? Says Cat. I want to watch.
Cats isn't trying to get buildings down. He's got all the
he can't get buildings down, man. He literally can't kill buildings with these units. He can't increase his building killed score. Oh, Argyle can, though. Argyle can attack with this mothership core across the map and get some points. And Argyle is running. He's running in all directions. Every little point matters right now. Looks like Hrothgar is going to win, but it's between, potentially, Cat and Argyle to get those units killed, building killed numbers up as high as possible. And
They just have to exceed what Splat got.
Yep.
As far as units. And with all the carrier fights, I have almost no doubt.
Something tells me he's not dead. Oh, run away, quick. Oh, look at that. He only got one of the... Wow. That's interesting. So if the attack of the Liberator attaches to the Interceptor and the Interceptor comes back, the attack follows the Interceptor to the carrier and then hits the carrier. That is pretty wild. So he went up there. He got one of the carriers to release Interceptors, right, to attack, but not all of them. So he didn't lose anything. And then he got some free damage on the carriers. Now they're going to repair all of that, but it's like really wild little techniques that are going on over here. Oh, Hrothgar! With a couple of DTs left. He's got 5 DTs out on the map, and they can just sort of search around, make sure that nobody's got any bases anywhere. And that'll keep everything intact. The massive army of Hrothgar is hunting things down. Argyle says, GG, well played. And... it looks like he's just going to go to complete death here. The honorable way to die is complete death. Fight to the bitter end. And
yeah, I don't know because I didn't.
Cat is just farming here. Look at this. He's just He's just trying to. He's just farming up interceptor kills.
Yeah.
But he never landed this command center again though. He just gave up on it. He's like, all right, you know what? That's it. I'm just gonna micro for the rest of the game and see what I can get done. Oh, probes are being sent out across the map. The bank. Wait, where's the bank? I'm gonna learn every single tab because in one of these kind of games you actually use all the tabs.
Mm-hmm.
The bank is resources. Okay. The bank for Argyle is actually 2,000, 3,000.
This is impressive.
What? Argyle throws down a Nexus over there for fun, I suppose. And a Pyla, he's just giving away points. He's giving away all the rest of his points with a single probe. Hopefully that will allow the probe to live, but it looks like Hrothgar is on hot pursuit with a Blink Stalker. He's even microing it. Oh my god. Let's take a look at the APMs. It looks like we still have Hrothgar and Cat hanging out in the plus 100, 150 area of APMs. And it looks like, it looks like Cat is going to try to land over here. The only base that's not being scouted by Hrothgar right now is going to be used by Cat.
Yep.
And by the way, just really quick, he's 1 hit point away from burning. This command center would be dead if it had 1 less hit point because it would start burning. Because once you go sub 1/3, that's what happens. Oh, it looks like Argyle was defeated, so now it's just up to 4 Liberators and a chair. That's all you need. All you need to win a game is 4 Liberators and a chair. And you have to find out where everything is. Okay. He's got some scans. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's dropped a bunch of mules.
Last week, I was burrowing Ling at every expansion. I don't know because I didn't see the bod, but I burrowed Ling at every base, so nobody could expand without detection. So there's no rebuilding mess.
That is an excellent strategy that ought to be employed by all Zerg players playing in the free-for-all. If you're a Zerg player and you're going to play in the free-for-all next week at 1 p.m. Eastern, keep that in mind. Come over here, and if you want to apply, right? I don't really apply. It's the wrong word. If you want to sign up for the tournament, all you have to do is send me an email. Email JaKaTaKtv@gmail.com and say, I would like to sign up for this week's triathlon. And I keep all the emails in there, and then I'll respond. I'll let you know how many people have signed up so far. But like, if you're the 5th, I'll be like, all right, you're the 5th sign up. There you go. And I'll let you know. So that way you have a good idea of how many people might be showing up. And then you can come to the stream, hang out, join the SSG in-game channel, /join space SSG, the Starcraft sparring group is where we hang out. And this is going to be a really interesting score screen. Actually, I'm very excited to see this score screen. And Cat officially defeated. So many full defeats this game. It was quite excellent. It was really good. All right. Hey, everybody.
Oh, man, that was intense.
All right. Units killed count. Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Hasn't showed up on the stream yet.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, let's do this a little fun. All right, let's take a look at the APM. Well, it looks like AI7 had 309 APM. That's the most APM in the game. Second place was Cat. Third place was Rothgar. And then the AI and everybody else. Cool stuff. Score summary. Argyle wins resources. Rothgar wins units. Structures. Argyle. Technology. Rothgar. Oh, man. Argyle, by the way. So sad to see the upgrades forgotten, man. You were ahead so many times, but you didn't have the upgrades. Oh, my God. Dude, almost an hour-long free-for-all. Epic as always. And now we have to find out who wins. Now, Rothgar won the whole thing, so we're not looking at him. Units killed count, 1,734 units killed by 2D Sparrow. I think about 1,700 of those were interceptors. And now the structure's raised. Let's take a look. The winner is Rothgar. Second place is Argyle. Okay, so for the vote for fan favorite, we're going to have Splat, Ace, and Biscuit. One of those, which one of those are your favorite, prepare to vote for them. The poll will be coming in the chat shortly. All people can vote. Even if you were in the free-for-all, you can vote. So go ahead and vote. And then once the vote closes up, we'll see who moves on to the next round. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is the second round. Rothgar was the winner of the free-for-all, and he chose for his ally, Argyle. On the other side, we have Cat, who is 2D Sparrow, a YouTube content creator for Terran and multi-time Grand Master, and Splat, a Bronze League player who is on Team Old Dudes, which is awesome. So Rothgar chooses the teams here, right? This is the second round of the Starcraft Triathlon. And what that is, we just had a free-for-all. If you weren't watching it before, go back and watch it now, because it's awesome. Rothgar ended up winning that entire game, and he gets to pick his teammate. Now, one of the tricky things about picking your teammate in this setup is, if you win the 2 versus 2, you have to play against your once ally in the 1 versus 1 to decide who wins the whole thing. So you pick an opponent, an ally rather, that's too weak, then you won't be able to win the 2 versus 2, so you won't even get to beat them in the 1 versus 1. However, if you pick an opponent that's too strong, the 2 versus 2 will be really easy for you, but you're going to get crushed in the 1 versus 1. So Rothgar throws the Bronze and Grandmaster on the same team, hoping that we will only have to play against his fellow Diamond League player, Argyle. Now, Argyle is going for his main race this time around, Terran, and on the other side we do have double Terran. So 1 Protoss, 3 Terrans, and this is going to be pretty interesting. A lot of the 2 versus 2s tend to feature Zergs, which is pretty wild. Reaper expands from a couple players over here. Splat not going for the Reaper just yet.
Rothgar scouted out Cat's extra barracks.
Ooh.
He knows.
Oh, Cat is going for the 3 racks Reaper. Really strong whenever you can play in a 2 versus 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right? That's another thing, too. Keeping in mind that your ally is less mechanically skilled than you are. You want to be able to carry a lot of the weight, pick up a lot of the slack, so you can move into the next round. And keep in mind, there's a big onus on Cat here. If he can carry in the 2 versus 2, it's going to be a Grandmaster versus a Bronze in the last round. And I know that anything can happen in the free-for-all, but in the 1 versus 1 stage, it's pretty unlikely that that Cat is going to lose that game. It's actually unlikely that he wins in any less than 5 minutes. But we have the first Reaper coming in here.
Mothership core won't be out for another 15 seconds.
I'm not going to go ahead and get any probe kills. He's targeting down a gateway right now. Waiting for the other Reaper to come in. This is interesting. Yeah, he's really focusing a lot of his attention on the gateway. Maybe trying to stay away from the pylons. Trying to bait out a photon overcharge there. Nice little moves. Hanging out, waiting for more Reapers to come around.
Reaper's now in Splat space.
Yep.
A Reaper.
Just one, but really nicely timed bomb over there. And Cat is actually going to run back and take care of his ally. Very important thing to do. But it looks like the Reaper is going to be going to his base now. One Reaper will be coming out to rally, so yeah, he's going to be able to take care of that with the rally. Yeah, forward pylon. Nice catch.
Yep, I think that's going to block the expansions, prevent them from setting up any kind of expanding behind this Reaper harass, which is obviously a very good strategy to do.
Yeah, and about half a minute left on Warp Gate, so if they stay up long enough, we could have some Warp in, some Adept Harass potentially. Ooh, look at this. Argyle is just bunkering up, literally and figuratively. Just getting lots of units in these bunkers. Some of them were SCVs for some time, trying to stay protected and safe. Pretty nice positioning.
Doesn't mean he can't stop the mining, though, or deny the mining. Argyle is not mining at all, and he's got a Reaper in the back of the other base of Rothgar.
Oh, look at that. This Reaper already has 2 kills. Looks like it will get finished off before it gets another, but nicely done. That was so funny. The Adept shaded right behind where my camera was between the mothership core. So the mothership core actually blocked it, and I was like, wait, what? That Adept disappeared? Is there a warp prism somewhere that I couldn't see that's off the screen? No. Not at all. And we do have the warp gates finishing up now, and a forward pylon in place to do some harassment if necessary. In the meantime, we are transitioning into a second base for Cat.
Splat second base finishing up. He's looking to take up the low ground. Building up, getting all his upgrades out of the tech lab with stim and combat shield first.
It's going to be a pretty nice position over here. But I'm going to be able to jump up with the Reapers, get over to the side. Really, look at these pylons. Look at how they like perfectly just sort of protect from almost everything. Or at least delay long enough. Really nice defense here and building placement from Rothgar. Allowing him to not be too fussed about these Reapers. And we've reached the mid game. The early harass is more or less over. He's still going to try to get done what he can get done, but we are now moving on. Stim is getting upgraded. We're seeing tanks, marauders on the tab. And Reaper accidentally for a moment there, and then it got canceled.
Cat doing more harass at the bottom.
Oh my god, wow, that was quite nice.
But he has not noticed that his second base is blocked entirely yet.
Oh man. He's doing all the micro.
There we go, we saw it.
Still not sending any units to kill it.
He's got it.
There he goes. Nice little bit of delay there for Rothgar, and also acts as a scout. It's always good to know when your opponent is expanding. Baits out a photon overcharge very nicely there.
Rothgar just dropped his Twilight Council. Might be seeing Glaives coming in pretty soon with his Adept Heavy army.
Ooh, very nice. We're going to get a lot of worker kills over here, I think.
Ooh.
Especially because all these workers are attacking. Looks like he does clean it up.
Orange health. So a lot of shots not able to make kills.
Yeah, Cat
still good.
Cat drops in the income pretty significantly for a bit. Once he sends back to mining, we're pretty much on par. Right now Splat actually has the best economy in the game. So very cool to see. And we do have Stim finishing up for our last turn. In the meantime, though, Splat is going to have, I think, both Stim and combat shields before everyone else.
Wow.
Worker counts are an advantage of Team Red.
A lot of harass coming in on Cat space again.
Ooh, gonna get this combat shields, I think, too.
Looks like it. Cat actually has no army to engage this on.
Yeah, he's across the map. We're trading here, and he's depowering a lot of pylons. He's focusing in. A lot of these pylons are not working anymore. He's killing so many workers. Oh my god.
Wow.
So much is being done with these few units. And Argyle coming in to defend. Cash just runs, drops. He's going to try to get a couple more worker kills before he gets out of here, potentially.
Rothgar getting most of the kills back in SCV kills at Cat space, though.
Wow,
looking
this
to
is...
see what kind of play Splat can make and see if he can use his largest army to make it happen here.
Yeah, so we have 42 workers in Splat, 13 for Cat, and Argyle has 34 and 25. So relatively even total economies. It's just that, you know, they're a little bit lopsided at the moment. Cat will be able to clean this up, and everybody's recovering right now. They're just like, whew. Okay, we have a moment of silence here. Everyone's in their own base for a second. But it looks like Cat is not having any of that. Not in the slightest. He's going in with another double drop immediately. He's coming in with the food totals. Oh, really big drop over here. Argyle attacking Splat.
Wow.
So much damage is getting done. The entire mineral line, the economy for Team Blue is plummeting right now. And I want to see the upgrades. Yeah, it looks like they're not even that upgraded. They just have stim. That's all they need. The stim and the medevacs make a really big difference. Splat, though, with some siege tanks, getting them in position, should be able to clean this up. Lots of damage being done on both sides. Double drops in both corners of the maps right now. A couple of rogue marines coming around. Getting a little messed up there.
I think it's Team Blue's time to attack. I think Splat's tech advantage is strongest right now. Argyle only has marines and some medevacs. Rothgar only has adepts.
I don't think Splat has medevacs, though.
He does not.
He's not building medevacs. I think that's really the major problem. It's hard to make. It's hard to gain the advantage of bio without having the medevacs for the sustain.
Yeah.
It's like trying to play a game of Overwatch without a healer, right? It's tough. It's tough.
Ain't that the truth?
If all you have is a bunch of soldier 76s and you have no mercy, that's not going to be working out for you, right?
No.
Same thing in StarCraft.
Are we gonna play without Hanzo on our team though?
Yeah. I don't know. What's the Hanzo of StarCraft? What's the Hanzo unit?
Void Rays. Cat just flew a dropship directly over all of Argyle's Marines and was like, "Nah, nothing to see here. No, nothing at all. Made it out. No big deal."
Nice.
Widowmine transition out of Cat. Those are quite annoying. Can swing the game really easily.
Third bases too. Yeah, very, very annoying. Especially, I think, in these kind of situations, right? In a 2v2, things are really chaotic. It can be very easy to get lost in all the things that are happening.
Drop coming in just a minute on Splat's base, but he has turrets up, so we're going to let that go. Cat now doing a Doom drop across the right side of the map. Will the Adepts or the Medevacs see each other? They do not.
Looks like no. But
like
the Observer, the Observer on patrol sees at the last moment. Let's see if it helps for the photon overcharges. He does get two of them off immediately. It helps quite a bit. And he's coming in with the Stalkers over here. Oh, a bit of a move command. Looks like he's trying to focus down a couple of things. Gets hit by the Widowmine. Tries to run his workers out of here. But overall, this force for Blue is overwhelming. He's going to have the Adepts coming in. That should be able to turn the tides. No shade seen just yet. He's really trying to watch out for these Widowmine. Oh, takes a bit hit, though. And all of this healing. Oh my god, he even runs back the workers a little bit too soon and loses even more economy. This has been an incredible success. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there's no detection. There's no detection. We got another kill. Another kill.
A Stalker, some more injured things.
Very nice.
Blink was delayed with the pylon kill, but it will finish up. He did not kill the Twilight Council himself. However, Argyle, relatively untouched this game, is really pulling ahead. Has 150 to supply.
Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, Argyle's up in the 2000s for mineral economy, and he's matched some of the gas economy here. Once he takes those gases as his third, it's really going to kick in. Splat, however, taking his third base as well, but unfortunately not really having the harvesters to capitalize on it. No, he just drops right back in. It doesn't matter. He's just going to wait for a second. Oh, will he be able to kill Blink? Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, Blink is not finished. Can he kill the Twilight though? Does he realize how close this is? He's not going to go for it. It's too risky. Oh man, if one of those Widowmines hit any of those Marines, oh my god!
Wow.
1 second away from Blink.
That is less than 1 second. That is incredible. He is going to power it up, and the second it does so, it will finish. Not too big of a deal, but he could not blink to pick off any of those medevacs.
Yep. And that's going to keep the army. This is an awesome game, right? Holy crap.
This is really intense watching Cat do so much, and I'm waiting for Splat's hero moment where he walks out with his army. He sieges the tanks and destroys Argyle's army to win the 2v2. That would be
one of the things we've been seeing from Splat is he's been sieging his tanks a lot more since the free-for-all. He seems to be. We're watching the evolution of play from Splat as he plays through this triathlon. Oh, nice zoning over here. He's going to use the Liberators to try and get rid of the anti-air for a minute. Once that's done, he can set up some zones and then drop immediately in that section. Oh!
Too close, spent his boost. He's not going to be able to boost in now.
He's not going for it. He's being really careful here.
Or Prism up at Cat's base has not been used yet because he's.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Rothgar! Oh my god, that poor Prism. His attention is
hasn't noticed it either though.
So much focused on this. He sees it, of course. The rally
Yeah, but
is
he
right.
hasn't done
Look at how close those units are. Like, he's almost in range just to aggro automatically. Like, this ball of units will eventually automatically aggro this Warp Prism. That's how close they are.
Yeah, the Marine could push another one into range. I'm watching both their cameras. Neither of them see it. As far as...
Oh, he's not paying attention!
going
Argyle kills absolutely everything!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, the entire
He's
army of
plummeting.
Cat just drops. In the one moment where he looked at that Warp Prism to clear it out, that was the one moment Argyle swoops in to kill all of the supply.
It is up to Splat. It is
Oh
up
my
to
god.
Splat now. Argyle is now maxed out. No upgrades on his Marines, though. No upgrades on the way.
Oh, those Widow
Could get
Mines.
pinned in here.
Oh my god,
goodness.
gigantic Widow Mines, huge contains. The Blue Flame Hellions helping out quite a bit as well.
Argyle's
The
tank's
tank's
getting
not
picked
being
off.
sieged up, but I suppose it doesn't matter in this particular scenario.
Wow.
Wow.
Argyle's tanks got picked off out front. He lost 80 army supply right there.
Oh my god. That
Once
was an
again,
insane moment.
The score evens up. They didn't kill the base of Splat. They didn't deny really anything.
Yeah.
They just threw away that army for
One thing
relatively
you
no
can
gain.
say about Splat, man, he is all about these upgrades. He's getting the high capacity fuel tanks. Which I
Is that
think
even an upgrade?
it increases the medevac's fuel reserves, allowing Ignite afterburners to last 50% longer. Oh.
Amazing. I've never seen that upgrade.
Yeah, so this is one of the upgrades that's been like changed
That
a
would-
million times, right? It used to change the
Yeah.
efficiency of the healing.
That's
You know,
almost broken.
but now it does that. That's cool. It's an upgrade I've never seen before. It's one of the cool things about watching a player play StarCraft that doesn't just sort of follow the meta, follow esports and all that kind of stuff. They just sort of go through and they say, all right, I'm going to play StarCraft. And they learn by playing the game only. And it's cool to see these different things pop up and different upgrades researched and things like that. So
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see him do some drops with it too.
absolutely
Scan.
would.
I would catch Argyle off guard really, really hard to just
He's
have it
loading
drop.
up tanks.
Oh, it's a Doom drop.
Wow.
He's doing it
Okay.
with that 50% increased.
He's going to be
Burn
able to
blank.
really boost through. Oh, man, this Adept. He knows it is there. With his sensor tower, he knows the Adept is here, so he's avoiding it. I don't think
Watching
it saw it.
Rothgar's vision.
I don't think he saw it.
He did not see it. I'm watching the vision.
Oh,
Now
don't
a
drop right on the planetary, though.
Onto the planetary.
Nope,
Nope.
nope.
Coming up to the high ground.
Oh, high ground!
Siege up.
And those Marines
I
are
would
in an
love-
awful position. They're going to
What
get
a
blasted.
play. I bet.
What a great drop over here. Excellent position to hold.
I bet they're implementing the rarely seen team strategy. Splat is macroing, and Cat is microing.
It's totally possible. Splat was giving control earlier today when we were playing team games.
Planetary
it's-
at 170 health could possibly look to pick it off down to 100.
Oh,
Down
wow,
to
he
50.
takes down the...
He
Oh my god!
saves it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Down single
Holy
digit health.
crap!
Wow. Look at that.
So close. It looks like the economy lead is going to go back to Team Red here as Team Blue looking for
Wow.
a way to come back into this.
Team Blue still a little behind. A little behind in the workers. Argyle's still very, very strong as a player. Starting to get 2-2. He's transitioning in that very, very scary Terran early late game, if you so wish, as opposed to the ridiculous late game.
Yep. And he's going to come in over here.
Cat picking off a couple of depths
Get
and
some
the
all
big
before they
army of
transfer.
Argyle
Oh, here
starting
we
to
go.
move across
And this is
on
the biggest
left.
army on the map right now. 185 supply for Argyle at the moment.
Yep.
The bit
Looks
as
like
big
about
as it gets.
120 army. 120 army supply. That is maxed out. Wow. What will Cat be able to do with 2 Terran armies on the micro front?
All right. Here we go.
Argyle first siege.
Getting into
we're gonna
position
start
over
the
here.
Stalemate. I'd love to see some Marines dropped on top of these tanks, if possible, if they get left out.
Oh, wait a minute. You know
Splat.
what? This is crazy. You're totally right.
Blink into Cat's base. Blink is now ready, and he walks out. Gotta pick off that observer. There's the scan. Observer gets out.
I think-
Argyle moving up and dropping, loading some Marines.
Yeah, man.
over to
They
Splat's
are doing the
base.
micro. I just checked their control groups. That's what they're doing. Splat is doing just macroing out, making units, and You know, he's probably getting some coaching from a Grandmaster Terran player. That can't hurt.
No. Splat losing a lot of production in the main as 16 Marines go to work. The Vikings aren't going to help against that.
Even got a little Blink Stalker for us over on the right side. That harassment. This army is emptying out of the main. And when the entire army is outside of Mordor, it's easier to slip in and take the ring to the Mount of Doom and destroy it. And that's what these Stalkers are doing right now.
Team Blue's going to have to hurry. Here comes some Marines to try and pick up chaos everywhere on Blue's front lines. Slowly advancing Immortal Tank Templar Zealot Marine Army of Death is preparing up. Good Liberator Siege there.
Yeah. Gonna aggro. Ooh, he's gonna get that tank just barely. Look at that.
Not quite.
Marines clean it up. Just in a moment.
Argyle
And neither of
double
Team Blue have their command centers in their mains. Not that
are
you really
optional.
need them at this point in time, but
No.
it's sort of funny.
Nope. All the geysers are mined out, but this is a terrifying army in the middle.
Yep. It's just this crazy slow push. Look at this though. Cat coming in, continuing to harass and tax the attention of his opponents. That is going to be one of his major advantages. His, you know, his GM, APM, and multitasking skills.
Yep. Putting about 50 more
New
APM.
Liberators have just come out. It's going to be able to liberate these siege lines.
Ooh. Splat's Vikings taking out the Liberators. Here comes the Marine Army. Not enough tanks here.
Marine Army's going to clean it up. A couple more Liberators coming through. This may be the beginning of the end for Team Blue here.
Team Blue has 2 tanks. Team Red has 12 tanks. This is making the slow push happen.
Happening a lot faster here. Liberators are great if you can maintain them.
Flanking Protoss
Keep
Army.
them alive.
Oh, can we see some storms?
Oh,
Big
nice.
storms coming down.
On the Vikings,
All
too.
the Marines. And here we go. Armies dropping 180, 114 for red, 90 and 120 for blue. This could be
man.
it. Tanks unprotected, though.
Oh, the tanks are totally unprotected. The Liberator's going to start doing
Could
work on
land.
them right away.
Could even land some Vikings on top of it. All of the Marines cleaned up for red as the Protoss and Terran armies were split.
Just so few units. There's just so few units at all for
Storms
Team
being
Blue.
used to take out the Liberators.
Oh, nicely done there. Oh, big storm also on the
We've got
Vikings.
a couple of Vikings
Even
now.
almost finished off that 10 HP
Blue
Liberator as well.
starting to mine out. Nothing in either of the mains, nothing in either of the naturals. Third base completely killed for Splat. Cat with the only one in the back as the only income for Team Blue.
Yeah, we got
Drops
a
going
harassment
over to-
going on over in the back. Splat's forces, unfortunately, being eliminated here. Very tenacious, though. Not giving up.
Yeah. Dropping the back on the last economy of Team Blue. Nothing really here to defend it. They're losing production in the main.
That's
where
it.
the
They're pretty
only
much out of
army is.
mineral patches at this point.
Yep. Income rapidly dropping for both teams. 69 workers for Argyle, 39 for Hrothgar, and 36
There
for
it
the
is.
combined
We
blue
see
team.
the GG from 2D Sparrow, a.k.a. Cat. Well played.
What a well-fought game.
And he doesn't leave the game, which is a little bit weird. Oh, there it is. There's the well played. One step at a time.
He doesn't have enough APM left to leave the game. He's trying to
He just
micro
used it
so
all.
hard.
He used it all. There it is. Left the game. GG, well played. Excellently done.
GG. So we'll be seeing Hrothgar and Argyle coming up in the next game.
That's right, and it will be Hrothgar's map choice, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the final round of the Triathlon. You've seen this before. It's 1 versus 1 StarCraft, but one of the little tricks that you get as the free-for-all winner is you get to pick any map you want, within reason. If you make yourself your own custom map that gives you all kinds of resources and your opponent you can't do that. But aside from like ridiculously abusive stuff, you could pick old maps, and we have an old map here. We have Cloud Kingdom. Oh my god. Whew. This is some phenomenal stuff. And we've got Hrothgar in the bottom left and Argyle in the top right. Now this is a rematch actually from the Triathlon 2 weeks ago.
Indeed. Last time, Hrothgar was eliminated in the free-for-all. He was eliminated first at the 6-minute mark, won the fan favorite. But he was still at a disadvantage. The other players were able to choose the 2v2 teams and map. Him and Argyle were able to win the 2v2 against the map choice, against the team choice, and make it into the finals 2 weeks ago. And here we are again. Rothgar won the free-for-all, had an intense 2v2 with Argyle, where they beat out the Grandmaster and the bronze player in an incredible match, and here they are.
Yeah, that was phenomenal stuff. Definitely check it out if you have not already, but here we are in the final match. It's a best of one, adding to the unfairness that is the theme of this tournament. Life's not fair. Life's tough. Get a helmet and similar such things we like to say. Really fast second supply depot, right? There's no need for a supply depot that early. So I wonder if he's trying to be sneaky and hide something. It looks like he may. No, he's just.
Looks like a standard expand.
It's kind of standard. He's just he just built that supply depot a little bit early, so that he could block out the probe, maybe from didn't want to deal with any harassment or other such thing. Oh my God! Rothgar just scouts the Reaper going past. The Reaper just goes past, and that's it. Rothgar though,
great little play, putting that probe on patrol.
Man, Rothgar got a much faster expansion. Opening Stargate, as Rothgar does like to do. And he's going to come in with the Reaper over here and start some early harassment. And we don't even... Oh, we don't have the Mothership Core even started yet. Oh, man.
Nope,
keep in mind,
greedy.
Rothgar hasn't played very much Legacy of the Void at all. He stopped playing in Heart of the Swarm, and he didn't play for a long time, and he's just recently coming back to StarCraft. So this is his home turf, right? Cloud Kingdom. The days of when Parting won every single PVZ. I think he won BlizzCon on the back of PVZs, and every game it was the all-in. The famous Parting Soul Train 2-base all-in. It was just impossible to beat normally. And then when Parting was due it, he would just come out 30 seconds, 40 seconds faster than everybody else did. Because he just has incredible attention to detail, and just really he's an architect of the game, or was. Unfortunately, is now retired, but we honor him today with the map choice that was the best map. You can debate that if you want to.
Coming out
for this.
That's almost done, and this is unscouted by Argyle. He did not see the tech structures, so this could be quite dangerous.
Argyle's built up 3 Reapers. That's quite an investment.
It is, especially since he has only 2 Marines on the map, or the ones in production. There are only the ones in production right now, and those are being rallied all the way out to the front right there. Could cause some real problems depending on how far they get.
Ooh, Oracle turns around. Look at this. Wow. The Reapers are actually working out. This mineral line is so undefended, but the Reapers are making the Oracle turn around. There are 3 of them. They are a threat to be reckoned with, but I think this is, unfortunately, a mistake.
I think that was I think that was a misclick. He just brought it back in with his army.
Oh, really?
Really?
He does have it on a separate control group, so that must have been an all-army hotkey mistake. We'll have to talk about it with him later.
Everything at the same time and landed right where the Reapers were earlier. So that's going to really delay this. However, even with this information, Argyle's not really prepared for this. He's going to come in.
One Widow Mine will get out. Oh, man, Rothgar. Oh, no, he's not paying attention to the Oracle. This Widow Mine is going to get into position without him seeing it, I think. But he could pull them right over here. He could pull him right into the Widow Mine. I think he will. He pulls him right into the Widow. Oh, great play from Argyle there. Well, way to take advantage of your opponent's mistake, right? He goes in there. He doesn't pay attention to her for a little while, and that gives you just the edge you need to get that Widow Mine burrowed outside of the vision. And there we go. Nice little exchange here. Things are looking pretty even so far. Third base is on the way for, I believe. Oh, no, he's already got his 3rd orbital. He just hasn't landed it yet. He's starting to do that now. So I think he's going to be a little bit ahead in economy. Argyle is.
No Phoenix is getting in here. This is a flight-free zone, a no-fly zone for Mr. Protoss here.
I would say so. Look at all those Marines. You got the turret there in place. He's got
their orders.
This is a really important thing that you need to understand about walls. So walls normally will not wall on a diagonal. The only exception for diagonal walling is minerals. If you have a diagonal section of wall and it touches a mineral, it'll form a solid wall. It means nothing. Not even SCVs or Zerglings will go through it. So this missile turret placement is literally the worst missile turret placement that you could ever put down because it locks in these two minerals. It makes the mineral path for these two on the outside worse.
Here come the Phoenixes. Again, not paying attention. Rothgar little low, late.
Slipping on the multitasking. Let's take a look at the APM. It is quite high. Both of them hang out between 2 and 300. Yeah.
Just gonna watch a Rothgar cam for a few and see what's going on. Just moving around.
Some quick trivia while things are getting down. You used to do this on purpose as Protoss to your opponent in Brood War. You would put the pylon down to block in SCVs into mineral patches and do this to hurt your opponent's economy. It was called manor pyloning. Oh, he's gonna get it! Oh my gosh, big drop. He's gonna be able to unload a lot of the stuff. Picks up the Widowmine first. Wow, so smart.
Great prioritization there.
Excellent play there from Rothgar.
Destroys a medevac full of stuff. However, Rothgar doesn't have a lot of ways to put on pressure right now. Argyle is pretty well defended in terms of air defense, and the ground army is definitely weaker for Rothgar, so I can't do a whole lot right now.
Well, let's see what he's aiming for. We got +1 and glaives on the way. 3 more gates as well. The Adept very strong against Bio.
Yeah.
Let's see if that
patch
+1 came in yet. No, it didn't.
+1 attack, I believe, just finished for Argyle, so he's going to timing push on that. He'll have armor in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, he'll stim combat shields and +1.
This is completely undefended. The Adepts are... He sees it now.
He needs the Mothership Core. Where's the Mothership Core? Oh, it's coming, but it's very far away. Nice positional use of the Widowmine to try and zone out any units that might be coming in from the left side. Just going to move in immediately.
All the way in.
I love this. He goes for the workers, right? He evaporates the workers immediately. He doesn't try to kill the Nexus because he knows, okay, it's not going to happen. So he just runs in here, kills all of those workers, and now it's 47 workers to 46. So big catching up there for Argyle.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a great play, actually. He walked behind the Nexus and gave himself no way out, and he really lost his entire army, which was his edge right now. He's now down 25 food, going up to 30, and he's only evened the income.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he did manage to catch up in that way, but unfortunately, he decided, I think it may have been possible to just run through that, maybe go south and then over to the east and get out of that position, but decided to go right into the main, and the Phoenix were there.
I think he needed to stay just at the top of the Nexus and have the ability to walk out, since he does have that mobility advantage.
Yep. Now we see +2 coming on the way as well. Keep in mind, Glaives is done, and that will shred up a Bio army. We have 28 Adepts. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Adepts.
This is going to be hard to hold off. He's got, in the unit station, we have 19 Marines, 2 Widow Mines, 1 on, nope, he's got all 3 Widow Mines with him, and a single Marauder. That's going to be a tough hold.
Yeah, looks like the pathing is splitting up these units just a little bit. I don't know if it'll be enough. Widow Mine is down in time. We'll get a hit off.
To pull the Widow Mine splash on top of the Marines.
Yep. Very nice use there of the Traitor Widow Mine.
Here comes everything.
Wow, he manages to burrow that Widow Mine, but it gets killed just before it... Oh, nice little choke here, but there's just so much Protoss. Wow, look at this.
Phoenixes, one's at 1 shot, not quite.
The concave beats the convex, tasteless. Whoa, look at these medevacs, though. Please repair, please. For my poor little heart. Please repair.
The Marines are like, I don't want to fly in this. This thing's all beat up.
Yeah, man. It's like... Oh man, what's that from? God damn it, Firefly.
I haven't seen it.
What's the ship's name? I think it's Serenity. It's like the Serenity, man. It's always hanging on by a frickin' thread.
Here comes 26 more Adepts, though, and I don't know what's Argyle's gonna be able to do to hold this at his 30. He loses every worker almost immediately. Another command center ready, but
yeah, he'll be able to lift off and save his command center if necessary. And this is always tough, right? He retreats, cancels, and he gets out of there. Just pushes into the base, it forces you as the Terran player, like, you have to respect that, right? You have to run back, get your army position in case he decides to commit, and that gives a totally free retreat here from Hrothgar. Continuing his lead at this point in time. 4 bases for Argyle.
60 to 40 workers. 60 to 40 workers.
Yeah.
By the way, Ednil in chat definitely says Serenity. That is
Serenity, nice. I did get it right. Excellent. Excellent.
Walks in and loses 6 adepts.
Well, you know what? Argyle needed that, man. Argyle really needed something.
He really needed that. That
and
was
he got
impressive.
It. Wonder if we'll forget about these 3. Yeah, he did. They got shaded at different times.
Yep. Colossi now getting produced 2 at a time with extended thermal lance all the way.
And we're going to have +3 as well.
Yep. Short supply block for... actually, not a short supply block for Argyle. Huge supply block.
Yeah,
Still hasn't
full
put it down.
supply, yeah. He got supply block, then he built the supply depots. That's as bad as it gets for supply
30
blocks.
seconds.
He's got quite
He
the
also
army here,
has-
though. It's looking pretty nice. Once this 2-2 finishes up, he will have
got
the
a
upgrade
short window.
advantage pretty significantly. Actually, technically, kind of already has an
He has
upgrade
a
even,
short
right?
window to attack, though, before these Colossi start really tearing up the army. Because
Thermal lance is really important.
He only has 1 starport, no reactor, no Vikings. This is going
does
to
that
be
scan go
a
down?
tough base above it.
Okay.
And this, he cannot engage into this. Opening
Gonna
up
take down the
choke.
rocks. I think it might be possible with the rocks and the Widow Mines to break through this position, but Argyle's being really careful. Oh my god! There was an adept at the Zaldaga Tower that entire time.
Wow.
Watching the
Saw it
whole
coming.
thing go down.
Yep.
Oh man, hero adept right there.
Yep. Argyle needs to be producing SCVs, but
Man, that was a
but yeah,
suicidal
he's
stalker,
running.
man. Dude, that stalker just rolled up into these 3 Widow Mines, right? And it could have blinked away, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna eat this shot. I'm gonna clear out the Widow Mines like I should.
He's moving in. He sees this attack coming. This is a
Oh, move
dangerous
command! Big
engagement
move
for
command
Argyle.
there. Lot of free damage. Pulls him into the Widow Mines a little bit. 1 shot does go off. The second will as well.
Gets an adept and a stalker. But Argyle is on the retreat. All of his forces aren't quite here. Blink forward, gets a couple medevacs. There goes 2.
He actually
there goes
has
3.
better
Wow.
upgrades and more army supply, but he's got no Vikings yet to deal with
His
the
tech
Colossus.
is lower.
Yeah, that
Plus
tech
3,
disadvantage
5,
is huge.
10 seconds from finishing 4 Protoss. That is a scary amount of upgrade.
Yeah, much better though, I think, to have the 2-2. No armor upgrades at all for this Protoss army, keeping that in mind.
Plus 3 for, because attack upgrades scale so much higher with Colossi that I think plus 3-0 is about equal to 2-2.
Only time will tell. We
Storm
do have
on the
this
way.
full bio army over here. No upgrades for Vikings, but he's building 4 at a time now. He's
4
finally
at a
got that
time.
second starport working.
Yep. Actually, it's 4. He's got nothing.
Oh,
but
he's got. I just
naked
assume I saw in the
starports.
production tabs like 4 is on the way,
Yeah.
right? You know.
No, these are naked.
No reactors. Ooh, the Colossus a little bit in front. Nice bit of micro. Keeps them alive, keeps them safe.
Good
Big arc here.
Good arc.
Even the Planetary Fortress getting in on the action. This might be enough, but it's very, very close. Colossus coming in the back. The main thing is if he can keep these Colossus alive, he might be okay.
SCVs
But now they're getting chased down. The Colossus are too slow. All these Colossus are going to go down. Oh my god. Huge win for Argyle, who has been trailing in supply almost the entire game.
Wow, now has a 35 army advantage, and what can he do? He's got no
Vikings
Colossi,
coming in as
only
well.
6 zealots
Storm's
against
about
his-
to finish. He's got no Templar on the field, however. He's got no splash damage. This has all turned around on a dime.
So fast. That arc was beautiful.
Oh, and he
Stalker
even misses
kick
that
camp.
entire warp in there. GG,
Wow.
well played, and Argyle will get
Argyle.
revenge on Hrothgar from 2 weeks ago and will be the winner of
That was
the
the worst engagement
triathlon.
I've ever made.
And Hrothgar is pretty salty about it. Tell us about it, Hrothgar.
I shouldn't have fought into that concave.
That was a beautiful arc.
That was well done.
You had
Oh,
that
man.
window. You had a short
I
window. You had
did.
3
And I tried
Colossi.
to.
That was a nice comeback, Argyle.
All right, we need a clean cut for the YouTube video, so we'll let Argyle, have any final words if he
Sure,
likes to,
OP.
if he likes to, if he would like to unmute.
He is
Potentially.
puffing and sick, so he is muted.
But if not, that's
Very-
totally cool. Totally up to Mr. Argyle. And yeah, a little bit sick, but not not too sick to be sick at StarCraft. So
Oh, gee.
look at
I
that.
thought I was like super behind the entire time. I did like the attack of the third, and I picked up, but like I had units that are still there, and I couldn't drop. And I was wondering why. Like I couldn't hit D. This is my my deploy thing, and then like your Phoenix were just picking off my medevacs. I'm like, oh no, this could have went amazing, but no, that was
Forgot
about
about the
it.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Let's go after it.
Yeah, man.
Yes, but the 2v2 was the highlight. That was
Oh god,
amazing.
the 2v2 was
That
insane,
that
man.
was
The 2v2 was amazing.
Absolutely.
I think Hrothgar and I had a pretty good like same mental plan going in. If like for the free for all, it was like, all right, if one of us wins, we'll probably pick the other. Like we'll probably pick each other as a team, and Cats is probably gonna come in next. So we're gonna vote in Splat to match with.
Oh,
collusion.
Like
look
we
at
didn't,
that.
We didn't plan it,
Colluding
but
is part
we didn't
of
plan
the
it
voting
necessarily.
system.
we didn't plan it necessarily.
Well, our election
But like
rigged.
it just happened to end up that way. So we both happen to have like the same plan probably going in. I don't
Man,
know.
the
I think
electoral
that-
college is too strong. My
Yeah.
God. All right, thank you very much, everyone. It's been a fantastic triathlon, and everyone at home, thank you for joining us. This hopefully is up on YouTube and all that good stuff. Hope you're joining. If you want to play in the triathlon, just send me an email, JaKaTaKtv@gmail.com, and say, I'd like to play in this week's triathlon. Whatever week it is, I'll get you all signed up and set up and ready to go. Just join the SSG chat, which you can join at any time if you're looking for someone to play StarCraft with, but specifically for this tournament, join that up. And that's all there is. As always, my name is JaKaTaK, and thank you for watching. If you have any ideas, questions, comments, criticisms, concerns, or anything, you can let us see in the comment section below, and we'll see you again soon.